Hey everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming. We are back with more Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. As you can see, we're picking up down here on the 6th floor. Decided to march my way all the way back down here again before starting, because by hook or by crook, I really want to get done with this section of the game today. And I figured any time we spent on the upload getting down here would be as big a waste of time as me explaining it. So without further ado, we are walking in, and this is that large area with all of the poison and whatnot. Got a whole bunch of spiders to mess with here, and we know exactly how we're going to go about this. Assisted spell will have a Gog cast, and it'll be a Jakrita. Follow up with a sweep attack just in case, and Sarah can attack with her crossbow because let's face it, she won't be needed this time around. Whole ton of damage taking those spiders out. Hopefully you're doing a bit better than those spiders are. See, Kyo, the only member of our party, the only one who didn't level last time out. Coming dangerously close to it this time already. And we're not mad about that by any means. So this is that area with the pits. I think we'll try the first pit this time and see how it goes. Let me tone this down just a little bit. Not sure if that was a little high for... Volume seemed a little high for me. Hopefully this is a bit better. Have Rui open the locked chest. 3 circles. Can't get easier than that. And it's an unidentified mace. Let's go ahead and pass that over to Agog. Could see I've already picked up an evil short sword, which of course is a short sword with an eye patch that is plotting things maliciously, or it could just be a short sword that only a character with an evil attribute could use. Let's go ahead and appraise. It's a crushing mace. Not a bad weapon, but only 1 hit, and we're really looking for a bit more power than that. So we've hit this area before. Monsters have attacked from behind. That's terrible news for us. Turns out wyverns can poison. Did not realize that. Let's go ahead and invert the rows. How do we want to go about this? Seems like the back row wyverns are kind of forgetting we're there. Completely missed on that assisted shot and also on the relevant attack. There's some quality damage, which means Ricardo will hit. Can we get rid of 2? Absolutely can. Not gonna lie, this throws a bit of a monkey wrench into the old works there. 3550 on the experience. Not so thrilled about the poison. Get a wyvern's eyeball. go figure, I'm all out of antidotes. Well, before doing too much else, I suppose the right play would be to make a transfer potion. So, no sooner I start recording, I've got to go back to town. I think we're just going to pause it here, and yeah, I'll get back with you guys when we're back in the dungeon. Okay, welcome back again. This may look a little familiar. We are just walking out of the room where we fought Incubus. This is my second straight encounter with a large group of red slimes. So we'll deal with them the way we dealt with the one that just happened off camera, only Agog will cast the empowered Jakrita instead of Rui. It is worth noting that since the last time we checked in at the start of this upload, Kyo has in fact leveled up. Gaining ridiculous amounts of experience off of quick, simple battles will help with that. See him just melting from a slightly three-dimensional puddle to a firmly two-dimensional puddle. There's Sarah leveling up. Now we're back into this room with all the poison. Going to... You know what? Instead of going this way, let's try going the other route. Got a bit of a breakable wall there. There we are. Got this little walk around. Pause halfway in between. We got a kobold stopping us. How on earth did a kobold make it the whole way down to floor 6? He goes, "Gah!" The escaped kobold turned around and began to yell. You know, usually us running into kobolds is not the best sign. Kobold comes back, he goes, "Why, now you really made me angry. I thought you were that black-haired lunatic because you appeared so suddenly. Don't make fun of me, the truth is he kills everything he sees. Don't matter if it's human or not. He is absolutely crazy. He calls out a demon's name as he kills people." The kobold shivered at the thought of the man. He says, "Look, the hair on my neck is standing straight up. The hair on his everything is standing straight up. Because if he keeps up like this, it'll come for sure." So there is the friendliest warning we have ever received from a kobold. And yeah, that's the other side of that little room there. Kind of a neat little run-in. I guess it wasn't at all necessary, but there you have it. We got 2 fighters and 3 samurai. Looks like all minor daimyo. I feel like our assisted action... Nah, I'm feeling the assisted spell, I really am. Let's have Agog and Rui do it. Let's line it up. Let's try a Zuckhold on the front row. Now, what else do we want to do here? This is where it gets a little heady, isn't it? Let's try a jump attack. Oh good, Ricardo can hit the back row with this. Let's try him on a minor daimyo. And yeah, let's just hope for the best out of Kyo and Hina. Have Kyo attack a minor daimyo. And Hina do the same. If one of them hits a death shot, it should make Ricardo's jump attack all the damage we need on the other. And that should take care of the back row pretty soundly. First things first, let's see if this Cold will pay dividends. I feel like it will. I mean, it's the most powerful damage spell we got going. And sure enough, one of the fighters managed to get through on a fumble. Neither Hina nor Kyo dropped their back row counterparts, so we've got a little magic damage coming our way. Yeah, 13 to Hina with a Krita. Ricardo's 30 feet up in the air, so there was no chance of that fighter hitting him. Hina takes another 13. And sure enough, Ricardo does take down a samurai with a jump attack. Now we've got a wounded samurai. I believe the fighter's... yeah, the fighter, of course, is wounded. I shoved icicles into delicate places. Let's go assisted shot and individual attacks. I think that's more than enough to finish this off. Yeah, the samurai wasn't making it far past Kyo. And the fighter won't even see an actual combatant. The assisted shot, more than enough to take it out. Little bit of damage done there. Before we go any further, let's have Agog break out his priestly spells and give a little support back to that front row. Of course, Hina was actually recovering hit points as we walked. Dumb move by me, not paying attention to where the poison was. That's what happens when you take your eyes off the prize. Restrict shot. Let's have Hina and Kyo double team the fire giant. Ricardo can attack the earth giant. And Rui will cast a spleam spell on the back row. See if we can put those Master Thieves down for a second. Two for two on the spleam. Fire giant is taken care of. Get 32 quality damage in on the earth giant. And the restrict shot more than enough to stop it in its tracks. Only 2 damage, but that's really the only 2 damage we needed. Now we know how this goes. Do a stun attack, followed by a double slash. We'll have Agog and Sarah both defend, as we don't want to wake those Master Thieves up a second too soon. Oh no, we got fun plans for them after this round. Big double slash fells the giant. Master Thieves wake up. What a shame. Can't believe they missed the exciting part of this fight. Assisted shot and individual attacks, because Master Thieves do not have a ton of hit points. Really kind of the easiest monster we face down here. So before going any further, we're going to open this chest, and then we're going to make very sure we're out of the poison before using any antidotes. Pick up some giant's guts. Of course, the very thing you want to be handling with your bare hands. Made sure to grab some antidotes. Didn't think we'd be using them all here, but here we are. Okay, we'll have a couple left over. Now very carefully step around the poison. I'd say that worked out pretty well last time. So we'll try the same thing here. I wonder if a strain will work any better than a spleen. Because spleen was solid. Okay, more useful information. Hina and Kyo will kill a fire giant on a double slash on pure damage. 2 for 2 on the strain, more encouraging news. Earth giant attacks Hina, that's gonna stop him dead in his tracks. And that means that Agog and Sarah can in fact tee off on that Master Thief, because unlike Sleep, it being paralyzed won't matter in the least. Kill shot from Hina on the stun attack really opens things up, as a double damage double slash is just going to kill a Master Thief several times over, allowing Agog and Sarah with double damage on crossbow strikes to take out the third. So yeah, as if last time didn't look easy enough, we got through it a bit smoother this time. Pick up some Giant's Blood and Giant's Guts. Love us some blood and guts. Not even an intentional AEW reference there. Restrict shot. Double slash from the dynamic damage duo. And just have Ricardo and Rui start in on the second Gaze Hound. Why not? Yeah, if they hit on both, there aren't many things that are gonna survive it outright. Ooh, smart Gaze Hound went right for the ninja. Unfortunately, couldn't catch the ninja. Now let's switch to an assisted shot. And this should do it here. Oh yeah, easy. Another battle in the books. Picking up a Hound's Ear. Okay. Got all kind of spiders in our way here. All of the yellow variety. Let Rui have at with a Jacrita. Throw a sweep attack out for giggles. Just a wave of spiders rolling over. And 5,600 experience to us. Could see Hina and Rui closing in on their next levels. Making our way to a room with exactly one more enemy mob than I saw coming. 4 Master Thieves and 2 high-level mages. First thing we're going to do, let Agog handle this with some serious damage. Big old Jacrita. Next thing we're going to do, jump attack with Ricardo on the back row Master Thief. Let Kyo and Hina each focus in on a level 7 mage, as I feel they're the most likely to survive an empowered spell. And if any of the front row Master Thieves manage to survive this Jakrita, hats off to them, they get a free attack. Somehow an empowered fire spell managed to blast through flesh. I don't get it myself, but we'll take it. 5,000 experience to the better. Picking up some more Thief's Blood. Picking up a lot of really gnarly spell components today. A lot of blood, a lot of guts. So just kind of fleshing this room out. Doesn't seem like there's anything special to it, per se. This is a bit of a problem. 3 major daimyo, and a couple casters. So I think what we're gonna do here we're going to go for a restrict shot. Then we're going to go for individual attacks. Let Kyo take down the mage. Let Hina attack the priestess. Ricardo will go head on to a major daimyo. And Agog is going to try a strain spell. Let's see if we can't just stun that front row in their tracks. Took out the back row casters, that was important. Now let's see if Agog has the ability to stop these samurai. 3 for 3, we're feeling good about that. Assisted shot, and individual attacks from the front row. Let's see just how much damage it takes. Well, Kyo sort of takes the damage part out of the equation with that attack. Ricardo finishing off the samurai he started last round. And Hina, I mean, 102 damage per hit when doubled there. Once again, making it look easy, and wow, just shy of 9,000 experience there. Getting 1,208 gold just from a single battle. We've come a long way from harpies and slimes, haven't we? Picking up a sorcerer's earring. Seems like there's a ledge above us. That may be where we have to go. Question is how to get there, because there was that breakable wall. We're just not sure how to get through that. Ceiling has crumbled down in that area, making it a little more than impassable. Unpassable. Me do words good. Okay, here's a yet unexplored portion. Seem to have some stairs up. Taking us to a room with more poison, more enemies, and a treasure chest right here. But first, this battle with a whole bunch of warriors and samurai. Oh, how lucky can we be? Assisted spell. When in doubt, Jakrita, assisted Jakrita, our favorite friend to the very end. Sweep attack. And if anything is left by the end of that, let's go ahead and strain it. Everything survived and empowered Jakrita. That is bad news for us. See if the sweep attack helps out at all. Yep, 47 damage. Enough to fell those fighters. Now it's up to Sarah. Let's see if the strain luck holds true. 3 for 3 on the samurai. More great news for us. Individual attacks and assisted shots incoming. And since these are minor daimyo, they're just gonna drop like autumn leaves. So good. Love it when a plan comes together, don't we? We get a level up on Hina, Rui dangerously close to leveling herself, and a treasure chest right at our feet. Not even locked, not even trapped. Get some mysterious metal armor, and wouldn't you know it, it's already handed to Agog, our living, breathing appraisal engine. Yeah, I stumbled on that one. Feel free to let me know what I could have said better. There's some night mail. Can be worn by warriors and knights. Faith armor is 6 and 8 for Ricardo. Night mail is 2 and 8, so not even worth it. Go ahead and hand that over to Rui to hang on to. Let's take a look. We got a whole bunch of poison over there, but that's kind of where we need to go to get out of this room. So we got to take that chance. 3 people poisoned. I believe we only have 2 antidotes left. We'll heal Rui and Sarah since Hina has that magic armor that's going to heal her a little as well. Probably not going to make Hina the happiest person in our troop, but these things will happen. Got all sorts of bad news here. Got some very high level fighters. I know that because they're really gnarly colored. Actually, that's a pretty badass color scheme there. I'm liking that. Got a priestess on the front row with them and a couple level 7 mages in the back. So first things first, let's go ahead and restrict shot. Individual actions. Once again, have Kyo and Hina key in on the back row mages. Let Ricardo hack away at the level 5 priestess. And we'll just keep riding that strain train. There we go, strain train. That's a lot better than the last one I tried. Ah, Kyo lets a mage through. Bad news for us. See how much damage we'll be taking here. It's a Zakrita. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. See if we can't get through these fighters. Oh yeah. Yeah, no big worry. Once they're strained, the double damage more than enough to put them down. Now it's just a matter of collecting some experience, huh? So there's our 4th level up of the session. And really, Agog and Ricardo aren't too terribly far off themselves. We'll have to see how the rest of this goes. Making our way up into yet another unexplored area. Okay. Okay. Just drop down. We know this room. That's that room we just fleshed out. Well, pardon me while I retrace my steps again here. Another one of these battles, only one in the back row this time on the mages, so that's good news for us. We'll try a splame. See if that'll work out. Really don't see why it wouldn't. Oh yeah, they're all flat out on the front row there. That makes life a lot easier for us. Kyo definitely not leaving things to chance this time around. Hina even dropping one of the fighters all on her lonesome. Go for a double slash. The assisted shot's going to wake the fighter up, but who cares? Rather he see that coming. Of course, got a kill shot as well, so I don't think he did. Make our way back. Poison room's just gonna be the death of me. See, our trust is taking a bit of a hit too, but you come this far. Do you really want to turn back twice? That's really where we're at, kind of. The hard decisions you gotta make sometimes. Taking a look at the map spell. Okay. I can see roughly where we're at now. Checked out the map. Now we just gotta wait for this door to open back up. Any second now. Swear it's gonna open. Don't want to be looking away when it opens. See, there's that breakable wall. Had to back away for a second. Apparently the wall doesn't like doing things while being watched. That's a sentence, isn't it? And well, as if this couldn't get any more awkward, there's the Reaper. Nobody's friend, the Grim Reaper. There's the door we needed to open. Come down this way. Uh-oh. The nauseating stench of beast filled the air. Interesting. Chained to the wall was a dead body. Yeah, you could see it there. Its arm is kinda... Pattern was drawn in blood. From across the path, you could hear the snarl of a beast. O young corpse devoured by the darkness of eternity, your mortification shall be washed away with his blood, your lonely black nights shall be filled with his screams. Folks, you get the feeling we stumbled upon something very, very bad. A badly wounded samurai appeared out of the dark. Hina goes, Brother Dearest. You remember Brother Dearest from the time he ambushed us and nearly chopped us to bits? But his eyes seem not to reflect a soul anymore. Nachi goes, Finally, after so long, you shall not escape me. Nachi passed beside you with an uncertain walk towards a deep darkness. You hear the sound of a sword rending flesh. The agonizing scream of a man echoed throughout the labyrinth. Hina says, Brother Dearest, Nachi will be killed. Please help him. And now we're in a combat. That is very much a greater demon. He has apparently summoned the greater demon, and that does not bode well for us. Let's go for a spell cancel. Let's go for a double slash. Ricardo can attack. I don't think there's much of a chance of stunning this demon straight out, but we'll give it a try with the strain spell. Why not? If it works, it'll work right quick and in a hurry, and if not, we could switch to a different caster for damage. Yeah, complete barrier. Lucky guess on the spell cancel, that'll save us a turn. We may be at this one a while, folks. Spell cancel, this time Rui and Sarah. Keep Kyo and Hina on the double slash. Let's see what Agog's got. Let's throw Zakald out there. Let's see how much damage we could do with an ice spell. Okay, this time the demon feels like attacking straight out. And just about one-shots Hina. Just bad news altogether there. Even worse news, a complete barrier to damage magic. Well, that puts our magic squarely on the defensive here. Speaking of on the defensive, how are we getting through this battle? Do a double slash. Individual actions. Agog will cover with a field. Rui will cast a Suffiel on Hina. And Sarah will cast Parazkia. The demon being merciful enough to go after Ricardo this time out. Doesn't fare quite so well on the hits. And neither do we. So Hina is back in the action here. Feel like a restrict shot has to be the way we go. This time let's have Sarah cast. We'll have her cast Stay Fields. Well, we got a critical 4 damage out of Kyo that time. Looks like the Restrict Shot's gonna help out here. 2 more damage, but most importantly, a round we don't have to heal up from that demon. Just tried. I think it'll try. I'm going to hope I'm guessing right on this one, but I think it'll try a spell attack here. We've had no luck so far on any sort of magic going through. We're going to try a Sarome spell. Supposed to stop a row of enemies from casting. If this works out, it'll really make this a one-trick demon. And that's about the best news we could hope for. I guessed very wrong, but Ricardo holds true. The absolute stalwart he is. Does not get paralyzed and takes the bit of damage that he... See? Tried it in an absolute barrier again. Going to guess spell cancel again. Gotta be right one of these times, right? There it is. 3 more damage in. Get healed again. Now the back row's taking it on the chin a bit. Go for our double slash. Switch to a restrict shot. Ricardo will attack, and this time we'll switch to a Gog, casting a Fields on the back row. Just chipping away on the old damage front. Uh-oh. Guessed wrong again, and this is going to be a Zakald that's going to just do huge damage. So front row in some pretty serious trouble here. Double slash again. You know what? I don't think we could risk. Yeah. I think we've got a spell cancel here. I think we've got an individual action. Feel spell on Hina. She'll attack the greater demon. He'll also attack the greater demon. And a Suffiel on Kyo. Hina manages to hang on this time, avoids the paralysis, and therefore avoids lethal damage. This is getting close, isn't it? Spell cancel. Double slash. Ricardo will attack. And Agog with a front row Fields. The demon is literally taunting us here. Let's see how the demon fares against Kyo. Well, pretty damn good. Takes him out. Agog gets a heal off. And is now shifted to the front row. That is terrible news for us. On several fronts. Individual action. He's going to cast a field spell on the front row. Hina is going to attack. As is Ricardo. Rui is going to cast a strain spell, though most likely in vain. And the best we've got is a carcass spell for Kyo and hope for the best. Will the 1 in a million chance hit on the strain? Does not look like it. Game's not even interested in entertaining us on that one. Even more paralysis happening, and poor Kyo is turned to ash. Uh-oh. Things are getting real rough for us here. Just gotta keep hammering away, I suppose. Agog is out of fields. So let's throw Lafiel Hina's way. Rui can throw a Suffiel out there. And Sarah is gonna have to cast another Paraskia. Greater Demon not messing around. So Hina's back up. Agog's gonna cast a Lafiel spell on Ricardo. Up. While we have them up, let's go ahead and do a double slash on the Greater Demon. And now go ahead, set. Lafiel to Ricardo. Suffiel to Ricardo. And let's do a front row fields. This is the one we were worried about. Agog is now down. Going to just double slash and spell cancel and hope for the best. Hina missing is not the best. We are getting taken to task here. Really the first battle that has challenged us since Virgo. Can't risk it. We don't have enough people left. Go for an attack. Go for a Suffiel. And a Paraskia. Just gotta hope he leaves Hina alone. Not looking good. Here comes the spell. It's a Dips. Okay. Lowers our evasion. Game being somewhat merciful there. Double slash. Suffiel. And Lafiel. I know that's risky, but it's not like the Resurrect's really helping us out here. Three out of 4, but no paralyzed. We're okay with that. Double slash. Final Sifil. And a front row fields just to keep everything topped off. Hope Ricardo doesn't get paralyzed here. Like a champ, he trucks it again. Double slash. And spell cancel. We've got to be close. If I keep saying it, it's bound to be true, right? Well, the bad news is Ricardo is paralyzed. The good news is they waited till the end. Don't think Ricardo's gonna make it through this one. Nope. 100-point critical, that'll do it every time. Now Sarah's on the front row. Individual action. Have her trying a muck, because we're flat out of options at this point. Yeah, let's try an ash. What would it hurt? Other than pride at this point, if this manages to work, I would be amazed. Nope, did not work. Here comes the spell. It's another dips, which means there is no way on the planet we are evading anything. Again, we were hoping for a miracle there. No such luck. Front row fields. Let's throw Zyba out. Let's see if that will at least help. This won't help. The fields came in timely. Now we just kinda gotta stay alive. Folks, this is really not looking good. Rui down to just 9 hit points in the back there. Make that 8. Gonna fight this through to the end. I just don't see it ending well. Gotta go for a Lafiel. Gotta protect Rui here. Let Rui cast what little she can on Hina and hope the demon wants to cast another dips. Not quite the case, and that's going to take out our only combatant. Rui will attack. Sarah will try to revive Hina, because if we don't, it's game over. Rui did not make it far. Hina is revived, so that gives us at least that. Attack. And now let's see if we can keep Hina alive. Try a Safil. Hopefully Sarah is not bludgeoned by the demon too badly. There it was. Hope against hope on this one, folks. There you have it. The demon took us down. It says, without any memory, without any achievement, you pass through the gates of the underworld. Only the eternal dark was left embracing the town of Duhan. Ah, that's a killer, isn't it? The old game over scream. Fortunately, that's not necessarily where we will end. We do know we have to level up a bit more before facing the greater demon again. Hopefully this has been an enjoyable, if not somewhat of a downcast, episode. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming saying take care, and we'll see you around.